All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to Beauty and Beyond Skincare Center. Uh, we have Mr. Matt with us today, and we are going to talk to him and learn from him that what is his experience. Thank you very much, Mr.
Oh,
Matt,
thank you.
for your time, and we appreciate your time. Mr. Matt, would you like to say something about you and can give
Sure,
some insight?
sure. Been coming to Beauty and Beyond for about 2 years. Came recommended from a work client just because I was new in the city and was just wanted to find a place where I could go and get some um, skincare, threading, and facials. What I'd done in previous places where I lived, and just wanted a good place.
All right, that's good. So it's been 2 years now, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So what do you do, Matt?
So for a living, I work for a nonprofit here in Houston, which necessitates me being out and about quite a bit
Yeah.
and out in the sun and out in the heat. So I really want to make sure I take care of my skin.
Absolutely, you said that right, because people sometimes miss the fact that, when you're exposed outside to the sun, pollution, and a lot of things, that does affect your skin. So, what was your, other than that, was there any other prime concern that you wanted to take care of your
Pretty
skin?
much anti-aging. I'm 61 years old and I just really want to kind of keep up the fight. I think I've done well so far. So
Yeah,
I just want to keep
absolutely,
it going.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. Instead of waiting for something to happen or instead of having some issues before you start the service, it's always better. In our medical field, we say that prevention is always better than care.
Correct.
So if you take this preventive measures before anything happens, that's the right way to go. So what services have you done so far, Matt?
Pretty much here it's been the threading and then the oxygen facial,
Oh,
which
okay.
I've been doing maybe for about a year, and I've been getting compliments from it.
Compliment,
So,
right? I can
which is the
see your
best way
face
of,
right
of
now.
coming
Yeah,
back. Yeah, which
exactly.
keeps me coming back.
You say that right, because whenever we do treatment, we that's what we like to hear.
Hmm.
That instead of we telling you anything, if somebody else, a third party person, tells you about you, that's the biggest testimony
Right.
that we can have. And as you said, particularly all our anti-aging facials and oxygen in particular, people do get compliments very soon,
Right.
and they can see the difference. I'll give you an example where a wife is coming here and she didn't tell her husband that she's doing what service. So after
Hmm.
after a few months, he asked her, "What are you doing?" So for us, that's the biggest testimony,
Yeah.
and we are looking for that, and that's what we want. So, what is your overall experience? I mean, I'm sure you must, as you mentioned before, that you have done services elsewhere where you used to live. So, what did you find different here, or what will you say? Makes you feel comfortable here.
I think because it's always I always work with Vishali. It's always sort of been, oh, let me try this. I think this is really good for you. Are you? And I travel quite a bit to
Oh,
different parts
okay,
of the country, so it's like I know you're traveling. Are you going to be somewhere dry or somewhere, just in different times of the year? And
exactly.
even today, having a service, we just talked about the humidity and being in the heat, and just sort of that thoughtfulness and
Mm.
looking ahead, which is really important, I think, too, because you just don't want your skin will get used to the same thing. So
Right.
I think it gets kind of shaken up, so to speak, which is probably better in the long run.
Absolutely, you nailed it. That's what right, because what happens is most of the time people get kind of misled, I would say, by the commercial that they see.
Hmm.
Everybody's skin is different. Even in
Right.
your own family, the skin type, texture is different for every individual. You cannot use one product for everybody.
Right. Right.
So that's what we do here. That our esthetician, they will examine your skin first and then let you know what is right for you.
Right.
There may be 5 6 different type of face washes, but every face wash is not for you,
Right.
right? So to know, and as you said, depending on the weather, your work condition, there are some athletes, they're out all the time.
Hmm.
There are some people like you who are traveling all the time, exposed to so many different factors. It does make a difference, how you take care of your skin.
Yeah.
Do you use any other product?
Not currently anything
Uh-huh.
from here,
Okay.
but I do have different regimens and suggestions on different types of products from fish
Perfect.
ollie as well, but I don't always use the same thing twice.